Have you seen this video of Democrat Representative Eric Swalwell?
I should be working right now. I should be at the Capitol. I should be in a suit. Instead, Republicans sent us home because they would rather stand up for Donald Trump than release the Epstein files and stand up for victims. We could be at Washington, D.C., lowering your healthcare costs, lowering your grocery costs, and restoring your rights. I should be working right now. Instead, I'm pumping iron at the gym.
It's horrendously cringy stuff. Once again, the Democrats succeed at achieving their main goal, which is just passing on secondhand embarrassment to everybody who pays attention to them, including myself, and I'm not even a Democrat voter. I've been enamored by this video now. It's been plastered all over the news as just a problem, a growing underlying problem within the Democrat Party. And originally, I was going to make this video, and I was going to title it, "The Democrats Have a Masculinity Problem." And I probably still will make a video like that in the very, very near future. But upon further investigation into just Representative Eric Swalwell's X account and activity, I've decided that this video is just going to be dedicated purely to him, because he alone highlights one of the issues with the Democrats' problems, including the masculinity issue. And this is apparently the Democrats' latest ploy to pull in young men once again and draw them back to the Democrat Party as men continue to leave that party in absolute droves, and the Democrats can't seem to figure out why. So Eric Swalwell figured that laying down and bench pressing that 135 pounds, mind you, that's a weight that the first time I bench pressed that, I was literally 13 years old. They figured having him do that for a few reps, looks like he's kind of struggling with it too. It doesn't look like he's moving it as easy as he should be for being a grown man, all while taunting the Republican Congress about shutting everything down while the Epstein files are still out there and all this other nonsense. I should be working right now. I should be in a suit. But instead I'm pumping iron. This is what they think is going to draw in young men. And it gets even worse than this. Eric Swalwell would double down later that day by posting this video.
I should be working right now. I should be in Congress. I should be voting to lower your costs. But instead, I'm in a pool because Republicans sent everyone home because they don't want to release the Epstein files. We could be working to lower your costs, make sure healthcare is affordable, and make sure we're restoring the rights of everyone in our community.
Does it get any fruitier than that? I don't know. I want to point this out, though. He lives in California, okay? So do I really need to say anything else? Probably not. And, you know, this is just a very cringy ploy by him as a Democrat to be appealing to young men full of testosterone and life and aggression and assertiveness, the way men should be. And they've lost that. They've lost that as their audience. And this embarrassing little mini campaign of his on social media just made me feel like I need to look into who he is more on social media. So I started investigating a little bit on his X account, and I found this. This is another one. Get ready.
I should be working right now. I should be in Washington, D.C. I should be voting to bring down your healthcare costs, the cost of the grocery store, and restore your rights. But the Republicans sent Congress home early. Why? They didn't want to release the Epstein files. They would rather shut down the Congress that they govern than tell you the names who should be held accountable for what happened to these victims. I should be working right now. Instead, I'm going to be pitching for the Dublin Leprechauns.
Yuck. So he's really embarrassed himself over the last week or so, and it's made national news. He's been trending all over the place, and he really has thrown himself out there as just an amazing representative, not of the Democrat Party, not of the American people, but of the Democrat beta males. Upon doing some research into some of his much older stuff, I found this. And I cannot confirm or deny if this is a real-life event that happened, apparently back in 2019, but he appears to have embarrassed himself here in front of the camera while speaking. And again, I don't know if this is real or fake. It could be edited, but this is something I found of Eric Swalwell from quite a few years ago now. Take a listen.
The evidence is uncontradicted that the president used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election. And the complaint that I've heard...
Now, I don't know if that's real or not. Somebody posted it and said, this is, like, I'll show you what they posted. It literally says, turn the sound on, this is real. So apparently he dropped a massive fart during live television and just kept going. And I gotta be honest with you, there's something about his face here. It looks like the face of somebody trying to hide a fart. It does. And this is just not shocking at all. It gets even worse. This supposed new Democrat alpha male leader who bench presses 135 for sometimes 10 reps in the gym while on a summer August vacation, complaining about how he wants to be wearing a suit and tie and working to lower costs while he's a Democrat representative in California of all places, also was the same guy who was complaining and whining and borderline crying as a man publicly about how offensive this meme was to have been posted by the House Judiciary GOP official page. He was upset and bent out of shape about this. Take a listen.
What in the hell is this? The chairman tweets, protect our ducks and kittens in Ohio because he goes down some crazy rabbit hole, completely debunked that aliens are eating pets? My God. Are you okay, Mr. Chairman? Because last year, for a very long time, you tweeted and promoted Kanye West as he was calling for genocide against the Jews, and you kept it up. And now, when we have victims coming here, you're tweeting this nonsense. I don't know why you would do this. I hope you're okay. I don't know if the aliens who are eating your ducks are in the room with us right now, but Mr. Chairman, this is a serious issue.
This is a visual image here with video and audio of what it looks and sounds like when Eric Swalwell is working in a suit and tie like he likes to be in. When they're not on a summer recess, this is what it looks like to watch him work. This is apparently what it's like for him to try to lower costs for the American people. This is what he does on the clock. He prints out massive images of AI-generated memes that were posted on a social media account of an official government X account page, and then cries about it in front of everybody to try to shame that person for posting such a meme. And it's all in the name of political correctness, mind you, which is very typical for a Democrat, and once again really points to the issue on why the Democrats have lost the male voter base, especially young men, because Gen Z and millennials and Gen Xers too, and pretty much everybody who's a guy, is not going to be offended at that meme. Everybody thought that meme was mildly funny, and then when the Democrats were making it known how offensive it is, that's when every guy thought it was 10 times funnier, except for Eric Swalwell over here, who printed it out to cry about it. Okay, this is their alpha male leader now, the Democrats. This is the guy that they're going to use to bring back the men, right? Every guy who can relate to benching 135 for 10, a weight on the bench press I've been doing since I was 13. Most boys have been doing it since they're teen years, and he's doing it now as a grown adult. That's cool. He probably doesn't have time to get strong. He works so hard. That's him. This is their guy. But upon doing even more research, it gets even more embarrassing for this cute little Democrat man. It turns out Eric Swalwell is the guy who was stupid enough to have hooked up and dated a Chinese spy who was purely here to use him for intelligence and gain information for China. This is a video of him with apparently what they called, her name was Fang Fang. This is a tweet actually from Carrie Lake mentioning it back in December 1st, 2023. Eric Swalwell slept with a CCP spy, lied about it, and remains in Congress. His best friend, Ruben Gallego, celebrates that behavior. They went on an $84,000 family vacation together to Qatar during COVID. Ruben ran Eric's disastrous presidential campaign. The Democrats never police their own. So there you go. I mean, this guy, the deeper you dig with him, the more embarrassing it gets. And I'm going to prove that right now because it tops out right here. This is the final thing I want to show you when it comes to Eric Swalwell. This is the Democrats' alpha male leader. This is him wrapped in that rainbow flag out in the streets amongst the people that he relates to the best. Eric Swalwell, everyone. Democrat representative of California. Let this image be the poster of his campaign to bring back the young Gen Z and millennial men to the Democrat Party. This is it. This is the image that will do this. He just needs to print this out in poster and flyer form and spread it everywhere. And I am sure for the midterms and especially for the 2028 presidential election that a photo like this will probably land him in either the president spot or the VP spot. I guarantee it. I could picture him and Gavin Newsom putting on a hell of a Democrat presidential campaign. They'd probably both sit down in chairs together with their legs folded like women and talk about how they're going to cut costs for Americans and bring back common sense to America, whatever that means. Eric Swalwell, everyone. A round of applause for him. He's a man's man. The Democrats need him, and he's the hero rising up at just the right time to save their party and bring back the male voters to his party. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to subscribe to American Advocates for more videos like this, unless you think Eric Swalwell should be the next James Bond. And if you think that, then dislike this video and never, ever come back. Thanks for watching.